Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to start playing through the Stanley Parable. This is a game that I have absolutely no idea what it is or what it's about. It was recommended to me that I play it, don't see any trailers, and don't know anything about it. So I'm going into it like that, and we'll see how it goes. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
This game seems depressingly like my real life. Okay, so what are we doing here? I don't have any idea what any of the controls are. Okay, so I can crouch. Can't jump. Alright, well.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Okay, so I have absolutely no idea what that was about. Yeah, the door's open. Do we get to go through it this time? Alright. Okay, so we escaped the little room. Where's the option to go home?
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, so I guess I have to go to the meeting room. Not sure why I wouldn't
Stanley
just
went
go
around
home.
touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, that's funny. So that's pretty much what I do in every game, though. Come on, guys. So where's this meeting room at? Hey, it's an office door that swings both ways. What does that say? I hate Mondays. Wow. So I guess the meeting room's this way. The numbers have to be significant, I would think. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm putting too much
When
thought
Stanley
into it.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I? Game?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go get some drinks. Nobody's here? Relax for a bit. I don't understand the point of this game at all. So, oh hey, here's the lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I want some drinks and some snacks. Oh, can I get a soda? Oh, no sodas.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
No, I'm looking at the soda machine, thank you. I would like a soda, and I'm mad that I can't get one.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Oh no, everyone left because I wanted to go into the break
He'd had
room.
enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Let's make some copies. Can I copy my butt? I guess not. Alright, let's go. No demotivational posters. Let's pass the door. Of course, cannot let the narrative drive where I'm going.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright, I'll try not to lie. Thanks for the advice, sign. So what's in here? Little warehouse? Looks kind of like the warehouse from The Office. Can we go downstairs? Can I jump off?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, you got me, game. You got me.
Stanley
Okay.
knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
So let's skip right on ahead here. I went back to
Stanley
see
was
if I
so
could use
bad
that
at
for an
following
elevator.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think
Yeah.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
As it should
There's
be.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I don't care about her. I want to explore the office. She's probably not a nice person. She left me, and I don't have any time for her anymore. I've moved on to my new girl, the lamp work light. What am I doing in this game? I don't get it.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? Well, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
I like how it's a socket and not an actual
It's
phone cord.
definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yeah, can't jump.
I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to
I just
make
got an
correct
achievement
and
for
incorrect
can't jump.
choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
Yes, please,
Which
I'll do
choice
that.
would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
A back sack and crack? What? What does that even mean? Okay, so I guess we're gonna get some practice here.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
All right, exercise time.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit
What
a
happened to
choice
the
you
socket?
made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Is there anything else I can mess up in here? I guess not. Back in the warehouse. Yeah. Hey, what happened to the... Is the freight elevator... Oh, here's the freight elevator thing. Okay. So where are we going? There's a fence now.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
You're not well equipped to deal with reality. I want to jump off something. Why can't I jump? Alright, so where are we going now? That still doesn't work. Can't get over this fence. I guess we have to go back. Okay. So we're heading back. And I guess we don't have a choice. Okay. So where are we off to now, Mr. Narrator, sir? I would greatly like to know that.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Nope, nope. Nope. Yeah, nothing else to do. I guess we gotta walk all the
Now
way back.
remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Can I do it again?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay, so, are you gonna read it again? No? I guess I have to go this time. Yep, we gotta go back this time. Okay, so I guess we have to go down the door on the left, and I think that we will cover that next episode. So I think that'll do it for right now, and I will see you next time at the next episode of the Stanley Parable, where we will mess up the narrative some more if we can. And that'll be it, so thanks for watching.